Hello guys, welcome back to another new episode of the Gamers Radio. And I've come back after this so many times of absence from my own channel to make a comeback for this channel. I have got the new HD camera. You can see the camera is getting slightly better. The resolution is better than the last time, 480p, but now it's more than 480p. This is full HD. And what I'm showing you guys today is a new CPU that I have just built. I intend to sell this CPU to anyone who is interested. You can contact me, but I'm only selling this CPU in Singapore. So if you're interested to buy this CPU from me, you can contact me for this CPU that I custom built myself. Okay, I ran through some problems and managed to fix some of the things here and there, and I finally completed this CPU. So let's unscrew. Oops, we'll just unscrew and put the screwdrivers away. These screwdrivers, you can manually take out the screws on here as well, and then you just pull the cover off. I'm just using one hand, so you can just pull this cover off. As you can see, inside we have this cooler. The cooler is the hardest thing for me so far because of the mounting system. There's no screw. You just need to put 4 holes and make sure the holes align with the cooler. So next time when I buy the cooler, I make sure I get an easier one. But this one is the metal here is directly in contact with the CPU, so it's actually much better to cool down. Okay, so what happened was I make a few mistakes here and there when I built this CPU. Basically, you have to mount your screws on the casing. Once you mount the screw on the casing, you can see some of the holes over there. It's very hard to see, but there's some holes in the motherboard which you need to match the holes at the casing. And once you mount, you need to make sure that all the golden screws are actually flat bottom, so that when you mount your motherboard, you will not get bent. So this is one of the mistakes I made. And then I couldn't get the fans to be turning. I have no idea initially when I bought all those parts. So let me just list out the parts that you need to buy if you were to build a computer CPU. First of all, you need a motherboard, you need a CPU, and you need to match it. You can see that the cooler is on top of the CPU. Okay, I am unable to show you the CPU because it's already mounted there, so I don't want to remove again. It will take some work. But what happened is you get a little chip. The chip will be matching inside the motherboard, and that's the first thing. The second thing is, after you mount the chip inside, you have this cooler. You need to fix the fans, and this is the fan for the cooler. So I fixed the fans and then fix it, and then I mount everything there. Then that was my mistake. In the end, the fan did not spin. So what happened was there's actually something wrong with the power supply over here. The 650 watts 8 plus go. The power supply of 650 watts is more than enough. They initially say 550 watts is enough, but for me, I just want a 650 watts because in case I get some more additional drives, expansion that needs extra power, you didn't feed enough power to the rest of the system, it might not run smoothly. So you should get something like more than enough. Every time people say 550 watts is enough, but actually 650 watts I feel is the minimum for this system, because we have a graphic cards here, graphic card from Asus GTX 970. Oh, it's like a white Ferrari inside the CPU. The latest graphic card from Asus, very nice for gaming. And the motherboard, you can see there's this hole here, a 6.0 and a 3.0 to fix all your drive on the other side. So what happened was, okay, the first thing you need is the motherboard, the CPU, and then the cooler. Then after that, you need to test your power supply. Once you make the fan cools, you put everything inside the mount in the casing. Once you make the fan spin, the power supply working, the fan is spinning, the motherboard lights up, that means everything is okay to be mounted in. That's the first thing you should do, which which I did not do. When I mount everything in, I found that the fan does not spin. So the easy part is that you can assemble everything, but the difficult part is to find out that which part is actually faulty. So in this case, I have some problem initially. It's a power supply which is faulty, which I failed to troubleshoot, and luckily I managed to get it done. I just replaced the part one-to-one exchange, so the part is okay right now. So after that, I get a graphic card. The graphic card is GTX 970, very nice, smooth graphic cards. And then you can get the Kingston RAM 8GB each. I just put the RAM inside. You don't need to put the RAM inside at first when you want to test the power supply. So that's the thing. Then the rest is all about wiring. The easy part is that you can put all those parts together like a Lego. But the most difficult part for me when I start to do this is perhaps the wiring part, and also trying to troubleshoot this power supply that was not working initially. So what happened was, you can see the PCI-E, and that's for the graphic card. It's actually different from this switch over here, although this one PCI-E has 8 pin, and then this one, the other power supply that attached to the motherboard on the top left hand corner, has also have 8 pin. So both of them look similar, but you cannot anyhow like connect. It will spoil the motherboard if you connect the ROM power to the ROM point. You must read your manual. Each motherboard and each part comes with its own detailed manual, so you must read, and then you can connect it properly. If you connect wrongly, you might, sometimes it might damage the motherboard if you do not follow the manual. So you have to be careful on this. Then you just do some professional wiring, make sure it's not so messy. And then the next thing is the SSD. This SSD with a bracket is very hard to see inside. Let me try and get a better view. Okay, what happened was this SSD inside is very small. I cannot fit inside this casing over here, so I managed to get a free bracket here to allow me to put the SSD inside, put the hole inside, and everything can be fixed. So it's a difficult task for the SSD. And I also like missing like a few of these wires. You need to, okay, for the drive, for any drive, for the like this one is my DVD writer drive, this one is my SSD. I think my mistake was the SSD didn't get the bracket, and then this one is my HDD drive. So all these drives are very basic. They have a same principle. The connection of the wire is very simple to understand. You just need to connect one wire to the motherboard and one wire to the power supply. That's all you need to know for the DVD drive or the SSD drive or the HDD drive. Is all the same issue. Then you just need to mount on the bracket over here. That's all. That's all you need to remember. It's very easy to connect the wires once you know and read the manual. But for me, I take some time to digest the information. So for one day, I just read all the pictures and see the videos many times during the day, one day, and try to fix it. But the main thing is I couldn't troubleshoot and found that one part is faulty. So if you were to build the CPU by yourself, you'll find that some parts are made from China. So when the parts come from China, the salesman will sell it to you for all these parts, but they won't tell you which part is faulty because they did not do the quality control. So you have to do the quality control when you want to build your own computer. So when the computer parts doesn't work, you have to figure out like which one works and which one doesn't work. So it will take some time. If it doesn't work, then you need to go back and make a one-to-one exchange if the retailer seller allows you to do that. Okay, so this is the Asus motherboard, the B85 Pro Gamer. And one of the most difficult things is the wiring, as usual. For the graphic card, you need to plug in the power because to power up the graphic card, and you also need to make sure that the graphic card is nicely screwed over here. I have some problem trying to fit in the wire over here, so it might be an issue. And then you need to make sure that because these two RAMs are DDR3 8GB RAMs, and you only show if you have a Windows 8.1 Pro. So if you want to expand, you need to change your Windows to 8.1 Pro to make sure you have 32GB. So that's what happened over here. Okay, so a lot of things here are really very very nice, very nicely built. And the most difficult part is probably at the bottom over here. You can see at the bottom there's this a lot of wiring. Basically you have to read the manual over here, or this area. There's a power supply switch, LED switch, a positive negative power supply LED, and the reset switch. Basically what the reset switch did is to reset all the computer parts, the power switch, to turn on the power. And there's also this beeper. You can see this beeper over here. This is a 4-pin beeper on the top right of this cluster of pins. Is top right, and then the bottom left is the positive and negative HDD. So all this you must read the manual to see where which part goes where. If sometimes you don't read the manual, the motherboard itself, but the downstairs they'll have some labels to indicate which pin goes to which one, so it's okay. Then for here, there's another one. This is the USB, connector that connects to the all these wires at the bottom. They'll connect to the casing. And then you have the last one, the audio over here. Where is the audio? Let me see. Yes, okay, the audio is over here. The AC, there's two audio. One's for the AC audio, the other one is for the HDD audio. So for the HD audio, you need to use the HD audio because the AC audio is the old one, and if you cannot, it's best to use the HD audio than the AC audio. Unless you cannot find any slot to fit the HD audio, then you have to use the AC audio. It depends on the motherboard. So in this case, we use the HD audio because that is the latest one that we should use. So basically that's it. And one more thing, before you touch any of these motherboard or cooler or fan, you make sure you discharge. You just need to touch maybe a metal part, like maybe the power supply sometimes, or any metal parts that's the cars or something, to discharge yourself. And but most of the time you don't have to worry if you do not discharge too much static electricity, but because you won't generate too much to damage anything over here. So this is basically what happened. Building is easy, as I say, it's playing like Lego. But the thing is, because there's no quality control over all of these parts, then the problem came when the parts is not working. So it's very hard to decide which parts is working and which parts are not working. So in the end, it was the person who built all those computers, they will be able to decide which part is working and which is not. So after you build out everything, you start up to make sure you boot your Windows 8 bodyboard for this SDD, so you boot up very fast, you shut off very fast. This is a very nice computer. I hope that anyone who wants to buy this can give me a contact so that I can deliver. I only saw this CPU in Singapore, so if anyone wants to buy, just contact me. And okay, thank you for watching. So I'll see you guys in the next episodes. And you can, if you want to buy this CPU from me, you can go to the eBay auction and bid for this CPU. I'm putting this item on CPU. I mean, this whole CPU is on eBay right now. So it will go to the highest bidder if it meets the sales that I set for it, and if it doesn't, then maybe I just use it for myself and then see what happens. But in the time being, this is a brand new CPU, just assembled, and okay, it haven't been used yet, so it will be still in factory state, and I'll deliver. And there's a 1-year warranty, so if any parts goes wrong, you can come back to me and I'll replace any of these parts, the power supply, the graphic card, or the cooler, or the motherboard, or CPU, or any of the drive if anything is faulty. So we just troubleshoot for you for that 1 year, and everything is clean to go. It's a very nice gaming. You can do the video processing, and you can also do gaming, a very good gaming set here because of the high-end graphic cards, and very nice, very powerful PC, the most powerful PC I have for so far. And if anyone wants to buy this, I can assemble more of this. This is one of the most high-end PC that you will get lah. But it doesn't include the monitor, the mouse, or the keyboard. So if you want, you can click on the link in the description. It's in the eBay. You can start like bidding for the price. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Peace. Hello guys, this is the second video regarding my CPU. Actually, it's the second part of the video, but this second part of the video will be combined with the first part. So I'm just going to show you what the outside look like once the CPU is being powered up. You can see there's a light inside, and underneath the motherboard will lights up there. The red light indicates it's a standby power. It's nothing to worry about, because the red light doesn't mean it's 40, it just means it's a standby power. So this is what it looks like when the power is turned on. But let me just push this button over here. You can see what happens in the front. Yes, this is what happens in the front. Very nice. This is glowing. And you can see my DVD driver, the two USB, the headset and the mic, with the let me see, what is that? Yes, the 3 USB on top. 1 2 3 USB, and very nice casing. The light here once it's turned on. So let's see what happened over here. You can see that the temperature cooling 30 degree, very nice. The statistic here, I'm not very sure what is it about, but just measure some of the performance, the GPU temperature, GPU usage, and also you can tweak the GPU here, the memory clock, the fan speed. Yeah, but I just set it on auto so the system will be able to tweak itself, because you don't want to touch this if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so let me show you the memory, the processor. Okay, we go to the control panel over here. Control panel, and then we'll show you review the system, view the amount of RAM. So this is a Windows 8.1 Windows editions, processor i7-4990, CPU 3.6 GHz, 16 GB of RAM, 64-bit operating system. So it's quite nice. As we scroll down, there's no more. So this is a very nice computer, but just to inform you guys, the monitor will not be included once you get this CPU. Okay, this is quite a nice computer, and I've shown you the statistic. Again, the description, the link, more details are in the eBay section. So if you guys want to buy this CPU from me, you can go to the link below in the eBay, and then you can contact me. You'll be like cash on delivery. Once you test out the system, if you're happy with the system, yes, then you can consider buying this CPU from me, because I want to sell this, and then I can just build more and more CPU. Okay, and so this is it for this video, and this is my complete video for the first video. Come back, and I hope you guys like it. I will show you maybe in the next time, like how I will build this CPU and for this gaming channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.